Shalom, everyone. I hope that you're doing absolutely fantastic. Thanks for joining for a general reading. So I'm going to do a different type of a spread. I guess I'll call it the soul spread. We're going to look at the mind, the will, and the emotions and see what the advice is with that emotions and I guess what comes out of the outcome of whatever the great divine wants to put out here based on if you do or you don't take the advice and why that energy is even existing for the reading in the first place. Okay, so if you are returning, welcome back, guys. I appreciate you all so very much. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it is an anniversary, happy anniversary. If you're new, welcome to the channel. My name is Shannon. Did I already say that? Anyway, I'm glad to have you. My channel is very, very intense. Okay, very intense. That's all I will say because I'm not going to get into it. If you stay, you stay. If you don't, thanks for checking me out. Just know that there could be energy on my channel that is very disturbing. Okay, always for uprightness sake. It's like sometimes we just get criminal stuff on here. Okay, it's very intense. Okay, so anyway. I'm not churchy or religious. I'm just spiritual as you are. Tarot is very spiritual. I might just be a little bit different of a reader than what you are used to. I do use scripture and living language and tell you why I use the name of Jehovah and show you what his name looks like in the tarot. And there's a video down below if you want to check that out. But I'm free spiritually and I'm for uprightness and truth, and I don't put the spirit in a box. We just allow him to speak and however he wants to. But the scripture is found in the tarot, so it's here. So I will also give definitions of these cards within the reading that you may have never even heard of because I use a living language. And so I just don't put the spirit in a box. Okay, so if you stay, you stay. If you don't, then thanks for checking me out. So, Jehovah, I just invite your presence here. I thank you for Yeshua. I thank you for clear, defined messages. I want you to please show what you want to bring out for the soul. I'm going to put these back in here, but we're going to look at the sun, and then there's third parties here. I feel like this is so what we're fixing to look at, what's in the mind space and what the will is within the situation and how this is I will anyway. There's three parts to our soul: the mind, the will, and the emotions. So we're going to bring it down here. We do have the emotions coming out. The sun is in a place that's very emotional right now. I feel like this is the overall why the energy is existing. Okay, but we do have two parts of the soul that just jumped out here, so that's interesting. So the sun and the Three of Cups. Let me see. Let me put it that way. Jehovah, show me the mind space, the will space, and the emotions of this energy with soulmates itself, and the sun coming out here. Show me advice and outcome. You just cut this deck for me, Jehovah. Jehovah, rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy right here, right now. Okay, the mind space is some people are really dealing with holding back or thinking about somebody who is or something like this. Is the greedy card. This person's just like, oh my God. I mean, it tells it for itself, people. Somebody got a bunch of stuff in their mind about security or pentacles or health or, oh my God, this person, somebody just all the time thinking about money or something like that. That's a mind space. Like that's not really a good card because it's a stubborn card within something. So you're either dealing with somebody and somebody got you in your mind because of that, or you're that person. Could either go two ways. The will is the Nine of Cups, which is emotional stuff. This has to do with a wish that's wanting to be fulfilled. Something been bugging somebody within their soul because of this greed or this hanging on and this control over here type of energy, because this is a forceful overthrow type of energy with the sun here. Governmental things as well as on people's mind, and what am I going to do about my pentacles, and that's been huge. That's been huge. But we do have overindulging energy as well coming out, and people having to hold back within their will, okay? Maybe because of money situations. Emotions is the moon. That's huge, because where the sun is right now, the moon can be traced back to that as well. And we also got, we already know that this word goes back to molten type images as well. So, but the moon is very emotional and it pulls on the tide. So we have heavy energy coming out here. I'm going to take some cards on this, but I also want to just sit here for a second and listen to my spirit. The advice is, the devil's at the bottom of the deck, is to stop being fake, okay? Or quit trying to scare things away by something that's fake, okay? This is the Wounded Warrior card, but somebody's trying to put scarecrows off. Well, maybe if I put this up there, something will go away, and this fake energy here with that. The outcome, what are these in the reverse? Yeah, all my cards are in the reverse. Something with this Two of Swords, or the X is here. This is somebody's trying to stop somebody. There's a fight going on within some type of an outcome. This is either going to be overcome because we have a forcible overthrow. That's why that third party energy has been there. Some people it is an X, or just something about X issues are here. There's fakeness here, people. There's fakeness here in this reading. Okay, give me another card, please, on each one of these cards. Actually, so people are being tried right now, and there's violence here within some situations, and Jehovah's the one that's trying people, okay? And he's saying here that he's fixing to rain fire and brimstone on those who hate or love violence, because his soul hates that. And some people are trying to hang people up here because there's fakeness here. Somebody also has the key to somebody's heart, but somebody don't like that. And somebody tries to scare somebody away because of some type of situation, man. And hanging on with all they have, and in their mind, they've got this, my God, I got to hold on to this, and something very physical here. As somebody's greedy around some type of stupidness. And somebody's will is sitting here just holding on because it's emotional, and something just really bugs them about something, I guess. Within the space of getting up and moving within your will and traveling within whatever that is. Somebody's head is, you know, we're dealing with the mind space, and somebody's just holding on to something. Somebody's head is different here. Okay? Somebody's head is very dear within a situation. Dear. Whatever that means for you. We have the hey cutie, the Q and the T is here as well. Something very emotional about that. Because we got spirituality energies here about beheading going on. Let Jehovah speak on, people. Just let him speak on. We've got issues here in the soul. Because we got wickedness here and people that like to take control and be forceful. We got baby issues and things being hatched down here, and other people seeing some things, and the things that have happened in some type of a celebration where a pregnancy because of drunkenness or some type of overindulging thing took place. And so we got children coming out really big today in my readings. Does this take us back to children? And then we got something being hatched. This also takes us back to children. And somebody's going, oh my God, I'm hanging on to something. Somebody around the mix is fake. within something. There's the King of Cups. Oh my gosh. So the emotions are very emotional. It is, because where the sun's at right now, I feel that crap. Show me the Four of Pentacles. So there's an injustice here for some people, but there's justice here. The truth. Somebody hanging on because of the truth. Because they know in their mind space about a lot of money, about an imbalance here. Well, there's King of Cups again there. Well, that's the law then. There's law issues or contractual issues, or like I said, there's somebody freaking fake around. Somebody's being bugged. They're hanging on from taking their will and just going, I'm going to do something that's upright and get something balanced, because something's just freaking over the top, just emotional. There's a lot of emotions here, and even within the overall energy, and the sun's there right now. It's just, oh my God. And there's just something complex and fake, and there's a war here. And somebody act like there ain't no problem, but there is, because we know what the Two of Swords can represent. That wouldn't be going on if there wasn't a problem. There is in the laws around it. Show me the will space with it. But yet, somebody does have within their will some type of a emotional wish. Third parties here. And the third party don't get to hang you up. They just don't get to. So the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles is here on the wheel space. And somebody need to just... so the law is still here, because the Empress has the justice skills within her. Mother energy is really out here. Really big. The Queen of Pentacles. We have the upper and the lower version of the Empress showing up out here. And the laws around something really big. Somebody's bugged. Somebody's home is bugged. Well, let me tell you something, honey. The Empress has counterpart. Don't care who don't like it. Don't care who's trying to hang on or hang somebody up because of stupid legal issues. You can't stop that. You just can't stop that energy of love from... You just can't. You ain't big and bad enough, you ignorant fool. Stupid. The devil was at the bottom when we got started, and the devil don't get a say. He's a crazy kook. And he's a man who can't pass the freaking test because they're hung up. They got the X. They got the markup on them. They're fake. Okay? The advice is to get rid of the freaking fakeness. And once you do, this nasty idiot gets to go away. The X got to go away now. Jehovah's going to take care of them. Because their head ain't right. Show me the moon with the emotions, Jehovah. Jehovah's going to take care of these idiots. Show me the moon. Thank you. There are third parties here, and it is emotional because the idiots are here. Nobody wants the idiots anymore. They're just idiots. They're just fighting because they know they don't have a chance. Okay, the will is here, but there's protection here. The truth. There's still something about the truth is causing this crossway. My God, type of energy, and this would be stubbornness. And the people do know law is here. Law is here. It's emotional because of the flood and the children. Somebody's been back and forth in the matter. Well. And it has been emotional. And somebody was said today by way of Jehovah in one of the readings that I was doing that I think it was, I don't remember what I named that video, but what we're allowed to know or something like that. And somebody was being told by way of the Spirit that I need you to make a decision now. It's time for you to make a freaking decision. You can't just sit here all days if you're like you're an idiot and you're going to make a decision, or Jehovah's going to make it, and you're out. You're out. You don't get to set everybody up like that. You just don't. You don't have that much power. Because Jehovah's the one that made the sun, and he's going to knock your head off now. Whoever that stupid idiot third party is, think that they run the show. They don't, because there's fakeness here. Jehovah's saying get rid of the stupid fakeness. And because people do know who it is. Give me another one on the 9 of, and it's a global awareness. Yes, right here. It just jumped out. Well, of course, and that came out today as well. So, the advice to quit being fake and to get rid of the stupid bully is what you need to do. There's another woman here, or use your intuition to do it. Somebody knows about the stupid bully. Have to have strength. There's death issues here. Okay, that still can go back to the 8 is still here. It's a higher candidate. Still take back to legal matters. It's here. FBI energy is going to be a part of that. Show me the outcome, please. Because if you don't, you're just going to sit there. Okay, so what do you want, people? Huh? Take the sword and thrust it into the wicked and say, bye-bye now. You're nothing but dung in the earth. Bye-bye now. There's either unity or there's this crap. There's either fakeness or you're going to get strength over that. Temperance. We got a lot of children, and this keeps coming out. This is a reconciliation card. Okay, so we got something about the husband and protection energy really showing up. It's very much emotional. You pick it. You hold it through my hands. Siblings are involved. Well, we have it right there. We have it right there. And we have family here with the temperance card. And somebody hasn't been balanced because, like I said, somebody was out having a nice time and did something and had some type of a chicken come out of the deal. And some people created a monster out of the deal, okay? Or it was hatched and it don't look like the family or something like that. Something's freaking fake. There's an imposter here. Well, that's what I'm saying. We're dealing with fallen entities as well, is what Jehovah just said to me. Your cousin is involved, and at a bar is here. Well, let Jehovah keep bringing that out. That card has come out several times in the last couple of days. Several times. Now is the time for something, and at the altar is here. Well, this is why somebody's just like, no, you can't do that. Okay, or you can't divorce me, but somebody crossed the line and has now lost their ever-loving head within some stupid, and somebody's been an imposter within a relationship, and your family's involved, your siblings here, your cousins here, and something happened at a bar, and now's the time to do something. Because Jehovah's going to force something here. He's going to force it. Regardless how crazy the thing has been in the brain space. Dear. There's a redeeming energy here. Well, this is a reconciliation card. There's Hebraic energy here as well. Well, that's probably why there's been a division. There's a wheelchair here. Well, you're dealing with somebody with a wheelchair, in a wheelchair, then I guess you are. We already know about that. They're a giant issue. Okay, I wish I would have just said the giant, because that's what, on the lines of what I was talking about. Somebody laid down with and mixed themselves, prophecies here, okay, and then made a beast of some kind, okay? That's why people are screwed up, and there's a division, because the word division takes us back to the book of Daniel, where they would try to mix and just can't do it. You can't do it. There's a giant energy here and a giant issue. There's been a co-worker involved also. Something with somebody's deed and what they did outside of a giant. But those things do exist in the earth because we have scripture and it's here. There's an authority and a boss figure here. Yeah, well, we have authority all over the freaking place. Laid down with somebody they shouldn't have been, and now it's a disgrace, and that's why somebody been back and forth in the matter, because it's stupid. Somebody is respected somewhere, and somebody's wanting to say, well, there's a redeeming energy, there's a reconciliation energy out here with family, And obviously, if you're upright in your family, you'll love your family, and something's taking place with a third party. But somebody says, I'm sorry that I hurt you, okay? And it's truthful out here, okay? So, but there's somebody in the mix, or the law is holding people up because they got it up in some stupid, nasty, whatever the crap that is. And, jeez, get over your freaking self. There will be justice. Yes, there will be. And somebody is going to be bound with fetters. The devil will go to hell. The giants will lose their head now. And somebody else is going to get forgiveness and a return. And there's going to be justice for the things that people have stolen that wasn't theirs. That was not theirs in the first place. You don't get to keep that big bag of jewels. You don't get to. It wasn't yours. It wasn't yours. Did you understand? No, I don't think you can, because your head's different. You freak. Somebody's a freak because they're fake. Beep, beep. They need medical attention. Quickly. 911. How may I help you? They slept with law enforcement to get access. So that came out today. Well, the law is everywhere. That's why somebody's head's just turned into a freaking giant type of an issue. Yeah. We have the Tet here, which is the Hermit, which should be high volume wisdom. Well, we have a snake in the basket, though. Okay? There will be a judgment on something, because Jehovah's going to rain down fire and brimstone. Okay? Somebody does have the key to somebody's heart. This was in the soul, man. This is what's in the soul. So, getting in unity will take place, because the overall energy is an overthrow on the third party. Who's going to go to jail because Jehovah just said so? There will be justice. What other energies you want to bring out here? Because somebody needs a medical attention. They're a kook. There's a lot of money here. Well, we see it. It's known in the mind space. It's also lucky energy. It's like a reward. Being very optimistic. Well, the Sun is the most positive card of the deck as well. That's why there's a bright future here. Regardless of the kid that was born or whatever took place for you in your situation. We have the Gentleman coming out here. So this is a professional of some kind. We have law enforcement all over the place. And somebody slept with law and did something for access. Access to open a door. Can you open a door for me? Oh, that's right. Can I come on your property? Can I do something for sex for money? And I need to sleep with you because I got an agenda, or I got to steal something because I want something. Can I get in the key, please? Can I get you got the key to my heart, baby? Can I get in there real quick, please? You think I can open this threshold and unlock something, and it'll just be our secret behind closed doors. But the problem is that you'll have seen it. He's seen your freakish head. That it was stupid what you did. Because death occurred. This card keeps coming out. It just really keeps coming out. And that's why somebody's holding on to something, because they know about it. Because death did occur. Somebody's head was lost because they thought somebody was a freaking giant and they weren't. And they ended up being freaks and the giants. Because Jehovah proved it. Turned it all around. So the sun is shining on this. That's interesting. Jehovah keep bringing that out as well. It's here and it's here. And it's in a very emotional place. It's complex. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people. We're talking about cannibals and people that want to eat your energy away and get you hung up and they need to go away. Have they all no knowledge? Well, I don't know. Their head's different. They're workers of iniquity. How can I do something today that's going to hurt somebody else? How can I murder somebody? How can I get in somebody's house to get their keys? Because I know they got some type of something in their home, so that I can hang on to that. How can I go to law enforcement and get, oh yeah, I'll pull my britches down and do something. And then you get pregnant, and then you got a stupid idiot here within some type of freakish family that's taken off within the mix, and there's cuckoo-ness here. So no, they don't have no knowledge, Jehovah, because they're fools. They're fools. They eat your people up like their bread, and they just wipe their mouth and go, oh, well, I don't care. But guess what? Jehovah says that they are going to be in great fear, because people who stand in the truth, Jehovah's in that generation. He's in that generation. So fear no evil, because that's evilness right there coming out. So something about the turban or the head is here coming out. There's also something about high sides. Well, we're talking about giants. Then we are talking about an idiot that's a giant, that's in a mix, and they're a fallen entity, and they need to be put down, and they don't have no soul within them. They don't. This is the soulless. The sun can represent that. And then the moon has the meaning of the soul. And when you put them both together, there's idol worship going on. People seared their soul and then lost it, because they got mixed up with hatching some eggs that had nastiness within it. Whatever that is. There's been a mistress here. Well, we got third parties for some of y'all. Some of those mistresses are giants. They lost their soul. They went on that side. They lost control because they're just sitting there. My God, my God. Jehovah says something has been a cover-up, and somebody is a freaking liar. Well, he brought out a cover-up or a setup earlier today. And somebody's dying. They just are. There's the baby. There's a child. And look, the birdies keep coming out. Somebody connected to birds is guilty of something, whatever that means, because it keeps coming out. And so the writer, this is news about something. It's an invention of something that took off within, and there was a lot of money around it. We already know it. And that stupid third part. Look, there's birds here as well. And every evil, nasty, hateful bird is going to be locked up now. Bye-bye now. This is what's going on in the soul space with people. And Jehovah says to get in unity. Okay? Kick out the third party. That's the nasty. They ain't like you and I. They will never come into a place. This is about unity and restoration. Okay? This is a disgrace that I don't care. I'm in division. Got to stay in division because that's all I know how to do, because I'm a liar. I'm a worker of iniquity. I just want to eat up people and be a giant, and I'm just energy that want to eat you up. And I don't think so, because there's going to be justice.